As we get closer to the World Cup in Qatar, the Met have decided to send their rainbow-loving police officers to the Middle Eastern country to help with the World Cup. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, there are some news stories, ladies and gentlemen, that makes me think, well, now I've seen everything. This is about what the Met and our government are doing when it comes to the World Cup. I get the intentions, by the way, before I start the story. It's just a bit funny, a bit of hypocrisy involved, double standards, and there are a number of flaws in this plan. What's basically happening is that we've got the World Cup. The FIFA World Cup is happening in Qatar very soon, within the next couple of weeks, right? And we've already been talking a lot about how dodgy this whole place is. They built the whole program, the whole of stadiums on the illegal migrants and modern slavery, and people lost their lives and authoritarianism. And the World Cup is not going to be fun or free because they've banned everything. So you can't really go to Qatar and enjoy the World Cup. Yet, the liberal lefties and the establishment who are morally superior, and they criticize the right-wingers, the white straight men in the West for having some views that they don't agree with. They want to cancel everybody, but they're more than happy to do business with the Qataris. Now they've decided, the Met, to send their police officers to Qatar to help with the chaos. So, okay, these same police officers, not all of them, by the way, I'm talking about the woke ones. The woke ones, they're the types that you can see in this photo. These people who are very much against the white straight men in the West, the right-wingers. When there's like a right-wing protest, they hate them. They say, these are the worst people in the world. We should arrest them. Now they're more than happy to go and hug all the Qatari government officials and shake hands with them and kind of cooperate when it comes to the policing of the World Cup. I know what they're trying to do, but it's also going to be a bit problematic. I'm going to point out the main flaw of the whole plan. Essentially, the idea is, as the Met themselves said, the focus is to try to prevent unfortunate misunderstandings where fans inadvertently cause offense. So you want to police your own people so they don't offend the Qataris. Now, what are these unfortunate misunderstandings? I'm very fascinated by this. Those unfortunate misunderstandings could stem from fans drinking alcohol, taking shirts off, waving flags, gathering in large numbers, and other stereotypes that come with football fan cultures. So we can't wave flags anymore? You're telling English football fans not to take their shirt off? I mean, that's a bit weird. But waving flags, large gatherings, what can we do in Qatar? If we're not allowed to do, how is waving a flag going to be offending the Qataris? It's the FIFA World Cup. Every single football fan is going to come with a flag of their country. Oh, the World Cup is supposed to be uniting the whole world. Every nation get together, they compete in a friendly way, unless you're in England and Argentina, and then but let's go home. But apparently, all the things that I listed will offend the Qataris, so the Met Police are going to go to police our own citizens to tell them not to offend the Qataris. I think we should be offended by the Qataris for all the disgusting policies that they have, all the oppressive, disgusting policies that they have. We should, if we really cared, if the establishment really cared about this, they should have gone with the campaign to boycott Qatar. Why are we even bothering with this World Cup? And not just us, all the other countries as well. All the virtue signalers from Denmark and Sweden to Germany and France and Canada and the US. I don't know, actually I haven't checked if Canada's in this year, but usually they're not. But yeah, if you really care about corruption and you're anti-slavery and everything else, you should really do something about this instead of actually sending more funding and more of your police officers to Qatar. It's not a good look. Absolutely not. We're embarrassing ourselves in front of the whole world. But it's not just us. They're all doing it. Every single country going to the World Cup is embarrassing its own nation. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We're going to come back in half an hour and we're going to tell you about the latest update on this new online harms bill, the online safety bill, which is supposed to be destroying our free speech. There is some positive updates on that, by the way. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.